What's up, everybody? Hey, John. First comment tonight, sir. Well done. Tell you're dialed in. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Tuesday Contender Series night. See if we can keep our streak going. By streak, I mean we won a play last week, but that's all we're trying to do here is just win 1 to 2 units a week to add to our bankroll. If we can add 1.5 units, if we can average 1.5 units a week on Contender Series, what is there, 10 weeks? That's 15 units on Tuesday nights just by studying Contender Series. So wait for a couple more people to get in here, and then we'll go through. Hey, Matt. What's up, Andrew? Well, I got here. I'll make a little banner here real quick. I won't do the whole big graphic thing. So let's see. Fighters I like to win. Let's do. So off. Get this graphic ready. There's a couple of them. Let's see. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at. What's up, Noah? What's up, Patrick? Yeah, dude, Pantoja. We have our reasons for not. We didn't put that into Wager Talk today, so we didn't get credit for it. But there's reasons for that, and yeah, I loved the Pantoja play. So Patrick, if it's your first time watching, it's just you don't go crazy on these bets. You got to understand a little bit what you're looking at. It's prospects. There's nothing, it's a good, if you study up, you can do pretty good with it, but I wouldn't recommend going crazy. Like we say, we just want to try and add 1 to 2 units a week. And at the end of the Contender Series, if we have like 10, 12 units, man, I'd be real happy. So it's on ESPN Plus. Gianni we learned Gianni is on there. So if you want to follow Gianni's plays, the guy smoked it. He smoked it last year and he lost his big play in week 1. I gotta believe it's a pretty good spot to rebound with him. So, all right, here, let me pull up MLB trade deadline, John. Not really any opinions. I want to pull up here my notes on Contender Series before we get started here. Okay. I'll start with my favorite play. My favorite play is Goff and Cortez Acosta parlay. If you guys missed Saturday, I talked about. Sorry. Oh, and I have decided after doing notes over the pay-per-view, I'm going to do that on every single event. I'm going to have Word documents on every single event. So I'm going to get up, get my notes here, and it'll be pretty cool because I believe here in like 3 months, I'll just have all these documents that I can go back and look at everyone's last fight, our notes that we watch in real time. So, okay. What do I like about Billy Goff? Well, I think the biggest thing I like about Billy Goff is his opponent is young. This is the guy that got murdered by Mike Malott. He fought one time since then, and they're throwing him right back into Contender Series. I just feel like he's a highly touted prospect, and they're just putting him in a position that it's just like maybe too much too fast for him. And they're putting him up against Billy Goff, and Goff is 24, 25, and Goff has real power. I think he's ready to make a step up into UFC. I don't necessarily think he's going to be good in the UFC, but you just watched the last fight of let me pronounce this, Smatruski, and I just think he is skilled, but I'm not sure he's got his man's body yet. And Billy Goff does, and Billy Goff has real power, and Smatruski's just going to have to. I think he's going to have to win by submission. I don't see it going the distance, and if it does, I'm not really sure how he outpoints. So I think Goff has many more paths to victory. So I like Goff. And then now what's crazy is that line has moved against us. Of course, our bet last week that we hit moved against us as well. Cortez Acosta, I love him by knockout. I'll just take him to win, but if he's going to win, it's probably going to be by knockout over Danila. Suzard has fought just awful competition. I know a lot of these guys have, but I watched Suzard's last fight and it was a joke. He won by decision against a guy who wanted to grapple with him. The guy was laying down. Suzard had no cardio. He won by decision, even though I didn't think he actually won the fight. So he's coming in off a winning streak, even though I don't think he actually won his last fight. Cortez Acosta is somebody that I believe that they want they want to see in the UFC. Let me look at here, tail of the tape. So, this guy's 30, he's 6'4", so he's already got a 4-inch height advantage. He's 6-0. He's got pretty big power. He's just better. Someone's going to sleep, and I don't think Suzard has the power or the cardio. Like even if, let's put it this way, even if Suzard actually tags Cortez Acosta, I think he can actually really tire himself out trying to go for the win with that 4-inch height disadvantage. He's got to be throwing up. That takes away more cardio, and I think Cortez Acosta gets it done in the first round. So I really like Goff and Cortez parlayed together. What sucks is on the offshores, you cannot parlay them. I did it on DraftKings and getting a fucking awesome price. So I just I don't know why Goff got steamed, but I can touch on that here in just a second because I think I have a pretty decent answer for you on that one, Justin. So, yeah, I got good odds at parlaying them together at -120. So, I put that one in, and then here's one that I think I'm going to play this one. So, I'm taking a look at this Francis Marshall, Connor Matthews fight, and we also have. I believe Jim pointed this out about how pissed off Dana White was that we didn't have like hardly any finishes and guys weren't going for, wins. So I think we're going to see a lot of finishes. So Francis Marshall and, Connor Matthews, these guys are submission guys. I'm reading right here. Francis Marshall, a couple knockouts on amateur, but 4 of his 5 pro wins are coming by rear naked choke. Connor Matthews also wins by submission. It makes you wonder if they kind of cancel each other out and they end up standing there and trying to knock each other out. And if you got 2 submission guys trying to knock each other out, expect some bad striking defense. But both guys can submit. I like this one to get finished. And then the other one that I'm looking to get finished is Charlie Campbell and Chris Duncan. Charlie Campbell has 2 wins by leg kicks, TKO. He has ridiculous leg kicks, and leg kicks are really hard to defend even in the UFC. But on Contender Series, if a guy comes out with gnarly leg kicks and he lands them early, that's going to be a big problem. Chris Duncan is he's tough. He fought Slava Borshev, and actually, Borshev knocked him out, but I thought he actually looked pretty good. Campbell's what's his record? Okay, yeah. So Duncan's 8-1, Campbell's 6-1. I think this one gets finished because I think Campbell can do a shitload of damage on the feet, and Duncan has experience at least in Contender Series, so he's not going to be nervous by the whole process. That guy has finishes, so I don't want to bet on the Goff and Cortez fights to go the distance because I don't like having the same fight involved in multiple plays. So Goff and Cortez parlay together is my favorite, but don't be surprised if Matthews and Campbell, both of those, do not go the distance. So, let's see. Okay, so Justin, you asked about Goff got steamed. I wondered that last week. It didn't make any sense. I could have hedged out that bet. I felt good about my read on that fight. And then it turns out the result came, but it didn't come in the way that I expected. But we win the fight, even though we go against the steam. I think steam in different sports has different meaning. And the great Dave Koken did a phenomenal little segment on this on Wager Talk today. I don't know if you guys happen to catch this. They were talking about baseball, and Dave had a some kind of weird a play, and Teddy was like, what do are you worried about the number moved against you or the market moved against you? And Dave said, I don't pay attention to the market anymore because the market is normally wrong. The market normally gets, if you have a bunch of amateurs or, low level, bettors that put a shitload of money in on one side because it's the square play and the line moves, that doesn't mean that it's the correct move. So he said, I've just really stopped looking at the market because a lot of times the market is wrong. So he said, if the line goes against me, I just accept my fate and don't worry about it. So I'm kind of looking at it this way. Oh, what's up, Jim? Good luck, everyone, out for the anniversary with the wife. Oh, sweet. Enjoy your anniversary. Hopefully we'll have some good luck here. The other thing that happens here, especially on things like this, is do not be surprised. And I actually think that this is what is going on in the Goff fight tonight. So in football, it takes a massive amount of money or some really, really big sharp plays to move the lines. Something like Dana White Contender Series does not take a lot. So if you have Billy Goff, and Billy Goff I liked at minus 230. Let's say the sharps do as well. It is not going to take very much to move this line. So if you're the sharps and you have hundreds of thousands of dollars that you want to bet on Billy Goff, but you don't like minus 230, what's the best way you can do, or what's the best thing you can do to not pay minus 230? Well, if you're like us, we parlay. Or maybe we look at method of victory, we look at the under rounds. The sharps, when you have a big enough bankroll, what they do is they bet enough on the other side to make the line move in their direction, and then they come over the top with a huge bet. I noticed Billy Goff today he started at minus 230. He was minus 130 earlier today on DraftKings, and now he's minus 145. So you had a lot of action on Billy Goff to move him a full dollar, and then just bang, he moved 15 cents. I wonder if some sharps got together, really like Billy Goff, bet on Smatrisky and got the line moved to where they wanted, and then they all came over the top with huge bets, which is why you saw it move an entire dollar and then 15 cents when they all came over the top to get a big bet on. So that is something that we just don't really have any control over, and we're kind of at the mercy with the markets of the sharps. But as we see, sometimes you can get some information on line movement, and sometimes you can't. Last week, there was huge line movement against us, and we stuck with it, and we nailed it, even though we lost on the closing line number. So, will you be showing the fights? No, we won't show the fights, unfortunately. This is just watch it on your own, and we do live bets. And we all watch the fights live on our own, and then we just have live bets and predictions and things like that. So, sorry, Taji. It's on ESPN Plus, or you can find a stream that is less than legal. So, golf is minus 125 on Bet US. Yeah, oh, I'm sure it's different on all books. So that's why we would say shop around, find the best number. So yeah. It looks like golf is going to be the first one. Oh, wow. Golf and Acosta Cortez. Boom. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hold on to my golf and Cortez Acosta bet. I'm going to bet on that one and see if it hits. If it hits, I'm done and I get my unit. If it loses, then I'm going to put in the fight to not go the distance parlay between Matthews and Campbell. So I'm proceeding with caution on this one, and as always, we listen to Gianni. So take that for what it is. No, Taji of golf and Waldo and the Taji. I like where I don't know your other legs, but I kind of like that. So. Yes, yeah. Last week somebody said so good. I also saw that the guy that we bet on gave a boneheaded interview afterwards. He said like he didn't know Dana White wasn't going to be there. He didn't know how many rounds were in the fight. Oh, here's Dana. This is great. That is amazing. Piper already got his first UFC fight. Dude, the best thing that ever happened to Joe Piper was he happened to be on the worst Contender Series card of all time. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. You guys get to look at my leg because I sprained the shit out of my knees, so I got to keep it elevated. Well, good luck on those, Taji. Hope you cash. You look at those highlights, man. Duncan, he did look good against Slava. I'm impressed. I guess I'm surprised that Duncan's plus 155. All right, here's our boy Smitrowski, Simon. See what I mean with Billy Goff has a man's body and Simon doesn't? I don't know. There's Gianni. Let's see what Gianni has to say. 3-fighter parlay from Gianni. Gianni is going against me. I'm still stunned by Gianni. I gotta say, I can't believe Gianni's given out 3-team parlays. It's very strange. No, I was actually just thinking that. I wonder if they were like, "Hey, bro, fucking DraftKings sponsors this. Could you stop giving out all those winners?" I seriously thought that too. 3-team. Diedrich, he likes Shimon, Smitrowski. He likes the Cortez and Suzart fight to go over 1.5 rounds. And then he likes Shannon Ross. Damn. Bubbles. Some parents are alcoholics, others are closet alcoholics. Thank you, Rev. Appreciate the kind words. I got a long ways to go before I prove the long term winning that Gianni has, but let's go, Billy Goff. Billy looking crisp. How tall was he when he first fought here? Is he grown? I feel like he's grown. No, he was 6'2". He's been 6'2". Wow. So he what's up, Tim? Let's go, Billy. Oh my God, he ducked right into a freaking leg kick. Ducked right into it. God damn it. Unbelievable. Goff is good. This is a uphill battle for sure. He is rocked. Come on, Goff. Just weather the storm. Dude, give Goff the advantage on the ground. He had both hands on the cage. My God. Yeah, they're talking about Goff standing too far at distance, so he's either got to step outside the range or he's got to get inside close and push him up against it. Looks like he's kind of recovered. Good shots by Goff here. Oh, he rocked him. Rocked him. Finish him, Billy. Finish, Billy. Keep pouring it on. This guy's out on his feet. Finish him. He's done. Finish him, Billy. Yes! Yes! What did I tell you? Give me the fucking man body over the fucking boy body every single time. That is my boy, Billy Goff. That is my boy. My goodness.
Finish him. Flawless victory.
One down. Let's go. I don't even have shots, right? I didn't even plan on it. Yeah, yeah, Tajay, I get it. Gotta be honest though. I mean, I was worried a little bit, but Taji's Taji. Oh my God, I'm calling you the fighter. Schwent's too young. He landed a big kill shot, couldn't do anything after that. Cardio faded. They're pushing him way too fast. Now, the dude is 0-2 on Contender Series and got finished twice. I don't like I just don't like when they do this stuff to these guys. Not ready. Wow, Bubbles, really? Oh shit! I gotta make my the fuck is Bisping smoking? That was an impressive fight. Dude landed a head kick flush to the fucking face and then got knocked out 2 minutes later. Billy Goff's mad at himself. He's getting a contract. Billy Goff went for the handshake. She wasn't paying attention, so he high-fived himself. Dope. What's your salad thought, Noah? Did I do a salad every Tuesday night? Well, here's the problem. I didn't do a salad last week. So it's not part of the... Or did I do a salad last week? Shit. I'm stunned. I am stunned at Gianni giving out 3-team parlays. Stunned. I think Bisping has been drinking more than Michael Goff's father. Or Michael Goff, Billy Goff, whatever the fuck his name is. Fucked up that joke. Yeah, Justin, he went 2-3 last week, but he lost the last fight that went under. He had it going over, and his first leg's already done. Risk reward going for those. If Goff doesn't get up from that first leg kick, my my night's over in the first 15 seconds. Gotcha, Noah. My wife doesn't think Goff deserves a contract because he was sloppy. I would say most of these guys are sloppy. They're not. They're on Contender Series because they're not in. They're they're on Contender Series because they haven't made it to UFC yet. I actually like that he had some adversity. Oh, I'm telling you, Suzart, this guy that Suzart fought last time was absolutely hysterical. That fight was, I couldn't take my eyes off of it. What's up, Lonely? I didn't see their face off, but let me look up something here. Let me see if I can. Damn it, did I accidentally close out my window? Son of a bitch. Let me see what the measures are, what the measurements are. Yeah, 6'4" versus 6'0". Wow. I mean, we just had a 4-inch disadvantage, but like I wasn't too worried about that. What's up, Jeremy? Oh, wow. His last name is pronounced Suzachi. I was nowhere close. Nowhere close. Not even in the same ballpark. He's lost weight since his last fight. He actually looks a little bit more in shape. That's crazy. Minor league baseball player. You're welcome, Bubbles. All right, Waldo. I don't know, Bubbles. Oh, I like that reach advantage that he's got. Oh, man. Acosta is hitting him hard. I mean, they're both swinging pretty hard, but Jesus, Acosta's just clubbing him. There we go. I like Acosta. Take your time there. Don't gas yourself. This guy's Acosta's got him dialed in. I like that he didn't gas himself. Cesarchi's got little to no gas tank, and he's gotten hit hard. This is interesting. There we go. Finish him. He's not going to fight back. He's not going to fight back. Yeah!
Finish him. Flawless.
Let's
victory.
hear it for 2 knockouts. 2 for 2, baby. 2 first-round knockouts. Thanks for joining the stream. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out. On my place, we found a wager top. Yes! Damn it. There's a unit, baby. And that is how you just add a unit or 2 to your bankroll. Nothing to it. Atta boy, Tajay. Yeah, Bubbles, you said nobody should be minus 600. On this fight, I was like, you're right. He should be minus 900. Okay. You guys, man. I didn't say Acosta was great. I didn't say he was going to be great in the UFC. I just said I went and watched Suzarte's, in particular, his last fight, and that is exactly what I fucking expected. Was a dog shit performance like that. Acosta's got upside. Is that heavyweight? Trust me, Acosta's got upside in the heavyweight division. They need guys. It's especially if you watched the Ultimate Fighter this season. That guy would be in the finals. No question. That guy would be in the finals for the Ultimate Fighter. Look at this guy. Look at the translator. There he is again. Fucking balling out, getting paycheck every Saturday and Tuesday. Does this guy do PFL? I think he does PFL. My God. Dude, this guy smashes. Look at that face. Look at that haircut. This guy fucking trucks it on the weekends. Travels from city to city doing translating for UFC. Oh my God. Speaks multiple languages. Ugh. The thing with Pat Sajak is longevity. Pat's been doing it for 40 years. This guy's got a long ways to go. Long ways to go. Yeah, Matt and Rev, with you 100%. My write up for this was Costa way bigger, lands huge shots. Sarte can't do anything. Costa pushes against the fence to gather his energy, disengages, lands some huge shots, gets first round KO. He's raw but has power. If he gets with a good gym, he can be a good lower level heavyweight UFC fighter. He'll need to probably, my guess is, come from minor league baseball. I'm guessing your wrestling and takedown defense isn't very good. So you need to work on that. And if he was already managing his gas tank in the first round, he'll need to improve on that. But dude, that power you can't teach. That is really, really good raw power. And he's big, he's athletic. I do like that he has a professional, minor league baseball. He at least has a, professional sport type of pedigree. So pee break real quick. Oh, you shitting me? What the fuck, man? God damn it. Well, Matt, we'll see if he becomes a good. We'll see what happens. I like him. Let's play a little game. Let me look up something here. Let's take a look at UFC rankings. Take a look at the heavyweights, and let's see where we might put Acosta. Augusto Sakai is 15th. Shamil is 14th. How the fuck is Alexander Romanov 13th? My God. He ain't going to be there much longer. Marcin Tybura is 12th. Dawkins 11th. If I'm looking at Augusto Sakai, who's 15th, I think Sakai beats Acosta right now. So, but I think Acosta, if he gets a good gym, he's got to improve his cardio. But yeah, he'll get there. So this is one that I was looking at. I would say does not go the distance. I'm not betting anymore. The streak is 2-0. And actually, if you want to add my UFC streak on, or actually me and Corbin's on Wager Talk today, that's 10-0. to go the distance. Nose 300, and the Campbell. If you wanted to do it, Matthews and Campbell parlay, I'm looking at minus 122 on DraftKings. Like I said, in my world, if you already cashed on that first parlay, I'm just taking the money and running. Turn to profit tonight, and that's the goal. By the way, you want to talk about getting the best of the line? Remember how Nathan Boyer was saying that Stephanie Egger at plus money was ridiculous over Myra Buena Silva? Yeah, the odds have flipped. Egger's now the favorite, minus 120 over Buena Silva. Nathan knows his shit. What's that? What is that, Noah? I don't know I can't. What is that? What's that emoji? Sick? I don't know what that is. Oh, salad on Contender series. I don't know. That's 2 weeks in a row we've hit. I may have to keep with my tradition. So these were the guys that I was saying had a lot of submissions, and could they end up just standing and banging? And it kind of looks like that's what they may be doing. Oh, there's a takedown. There it is. And he was searching for the guillotine. Marshall's starting to get a little better of him on the feet here. Bad takedown. Bad takedown, sir. Marshall's getting much better of the striking here. Problem is, I don't know how much is behind it. Like he's definitely touching him, which is certainly going to pay dividends. Jesus, the announcers are struggling tonight. Christ almighty. All right, so keep an eye on Marshall. If he doesn't get the knockout this round, keep an eye on him fading. Oh, that one caught him. Good stuff. Really, really good striking by Marshall. I was saying be careful if he doesn't get to finish this round because he might be slowing down just a touch, but he's doing so much good damage here. But there's a lot of don't grab the cages. Shit. Boy, am I struggling with this calculator. Oh, Justin. Just watch the fights. Just don't tell us you're watching the fights. You got to break the seal. You're not going to go your entire. I lost on Saturday with Dante Mays. What are you talking about? Oh, what a clip. Marshall Marshall just looks really, really good. He's getting takedowns. He's getting strikes. So far, his cardio looks really good. He kudos to him because he did so much damage in round one that Matthews just couldn't really get enough recovery time in between the rounds. So that flurry at the end of round one was big. Lee, did I lick anything in already for Saturday? Oh, yeah. I licked a lot of things. Good knee. Another good takedown. I read that stat. That's crazy. Matthews, he's finished so many guys. He's only had 5 minutes of ring time in his pro career. I'll say Marshall looks like he might be trying to go for the arm triangle, but didn't quite get it. Oh, good elbows and good ground and pound. Oh, man. Matthews is destroyed. MGM is Marshall at minus 300. That's it? What? The fuck? They have Marshall at minus 1,400 on DraftKings. You sure that's right? I was going to say, man. Justin, you had every single person in this room with a BetMGM account flying over to the website. I mean, flying over to the website. Gotta be careful, Justin. You get our hopes up like that. Don't tease. No teases in this room. It's all or nothing. We finish in this room. Oh man, good stuff here by Matthews and Marshall. Despite all the damage, man, Matthews is tough as hell, man. This thing's gonna go the distance, isn't it? See, I'm glad I didn't take that other one. Anyone else think it's a little worrisome that Marshall can't get this finish? I mean, he's finally landing the mark. Maybe he gets the finish here, but with how many punches he's done, I got to get the finish. There he goes. For Matthew's sake, I kind of don't want to see this fight finish, man. Tough motherfucker, man. He's still fighting back. Jesus, man. This is a. I don't know if it's great for the longevity of Matthew's career, but they said he's not the youngest guy, but Jesus. Well, I would have lost that one if that was an official play. Jesus, man. That's a hell of a. God damn, who's Jessica Simpson in her prime there? That's a pretty damn good fight. I bet Dana's going to give that blonde chick a contract. She might be a fucking ring girl. I'm gonna have to look up Jessica Simpson music videos now. That girl looked just like Jessica Simpson in the music video. I think I'm in love with you. Go look at a still frame. I don't know why I don't do it. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I'm as right as I normally am. This little share screen here. Look at that. It's Jessica Simpson in the music video. I think I'm in love with you. And then whoever that chick is in the stands. All right. Enough of that nonsense. What was wrong with my Julia Pena one saying she didn't? The old Julia Pena looked less like herself than Jessica Simpson from 20 years ago looks like that chick in the stands. No, my point was that Julia Pena looked less like herself. Nice job on the Finau 5%. Why didn't you just play him to win the whole thing? I don't do outright winners. I just do head-to-heads and props in golf. I got my system down. I got my betting theories and strategies pretty down. I write them in pencil, not pen. But not doing outrights in golf is one that is in pen. I will never do outrights. Let's make sure I... Oh, they're back! What's up, love chat? Who you got tonight? Or is it just... Lee, the only play I gave out for this week was Terrence McKinney minus 850 parlayed with Brian Battle. Brian Battle line has already started to move. So get it in now. Yeah. If you're going to lock it in, you have to pay some juice on it, but it's still worth a play. Here, I'll tell you what you can do. Terrence McKinney, stop. Don't put that play in yet. You can wait and get a better price on Terrence McKinney inside the distance, parlayed with Brian Battle. Don't put if you want to if you miss the line movement, just wait for it. That fight is not going the distance. No way. So wait until it comes out, McKinney. I wouldn't play knockout or some knockout. I wouldn't play submission. I would just play inside the distance and then parlay that with Brian Battle. That's a good play. Now, I do have a 5% play that's on sale at Wager Talk. Hopefully you guys got that. It was only $9 yesterday. And that's how you can support myself and Nathan by purchasing. Oh! Here's a deal for you guys. Here, this just went live today. Use the promo code FedEx50, FedEx50 for a 30-day pass on golf. If you get it today, that gets you this tournament and all of the playoff tournaments. So it's only $49 and you get everything. I've won 9 weeks in a row on golf. 9 weeks in a row on golf. It's like, I know it's not like the most. Listen, I know if you don't watch golf, it's not the most sexy sport to bet. But the Wager Talk lowered all the prices on some of the fringe sports, and golf was one of them. So I'm crushing golf. I am crushing golf, and for only $49. So I can't say I'm the most ecstatic with watching the price go down on all the golf plays, but from a business perspective, I get it. You want to try and entice more people to sprinkle, $50 for the next 30 days. Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and get that. And that includes 5% plays if I have any. I've hit a 5% play last 3 weeks in a row. So yes, I am promoting that. Why? Because they lowered the prices and you guys get the benefit. So yeah, go grab that one. That's a Bubbles, you and I are going to disagree on this one. On Brogan Walker versus Juliana Miller. I have to ask you this, Bubbles, did you watch? I watched every second of The Ultimate Fighter. And I went back and watched several of the fights multiple times. Like I've watched all of the Juliana Miller and Brogan Walker fights, and I've watched all the Usman and Zach. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Pauga. I don't see any value in Brogan Walker and Juliana Miller. And I know I've said this. I love them both. I think they're both going to be awesome in the UFC. Miller's unpredictable, so unorthodox. She causes so many problems. Brogan is so technical, but Brogan in her last fight had it was a tough knee injury. She couldn't do any of her takedowns, and she's saying that she's healthy. And I just don't know what we're going to get from Brogan Walker. If she has recovered, I don't even know exactly what her knee injury was, but I know if you make one mistake against Miller, like Miller will finish. Miller will absolutely finish you. So, yeah, if you haven't watched Juliana Miller fight, she's something, man. She was in some wars on that show, and she came out on top every time. So her win over Miranda Maverick was in 2018. Miranda Maverick was a child back then. Like, I think Miranda Maverick may have been like 19. How old is Miranda Maverick? All right, Miranda Maverick was 20. All right, she wasn't a child. She's still 20. By the way, Jesus Christ, sure dog. Can you update your photo on Miranda Maverick? My God. Yikes. That photo is from a while ago. Okay, Bubbles, if you want to go head to head. Yeah, she's 2-1, but that's not including the Ultimate Fighter. Those that 2-1 record, those are not on the Ultimate Fighter. So she's on a much bigger winning streak. Have you watched any of Juliana Miller's fights? She's a killer, man. Look at Leonardo, sure dog. All right. This fight, honestly, I had no opinion on the rounds or I know it's going to be a close fight, but I have absolutely no opinion on this one. So I know the lines have moved crazy. So my guess is Shannon Ross has gotten all the money for a reason, but I'm not talking about the fight because I have seriously no opinion. Leonardo's picture on Shirt Dog. You are absolutely right, Bubbles. Holy shit. What is that? Oh my God. You could have given me 17 guesses who that was. I don't think I would have ever landed on Victoria Leonardo. Oh. Oh. It really does. That's so bad. Here, arch your back as far as you can. Should I fix my hair? Yeah, make it look like a Tom Sawyer haircut. Make it look like you're in the 1900s living on a river in Mississippi. All right. Let's I thought it was Bono. All right. Let's take a look at this fight. Salvador and Ross. I did not realize Salvador had this much big of a reach advantage. This is interesting. Oh! Look at Ross is so tough, man. He took that shot big. He's alive. And Ross is throwing. Let's see if Salvador tired himself out. They're throwing really, really hard punches. Dude, these guys are just plowing. Salvador is slowing down. What's the live line on Ross here? I kind of like Ross. I think Salvador blew his wad there. I'm not betting it. What's the line here? Come on, live lines. Ross is plus 190. Kind of like Ross a little bit. Oh, that was a huge body shot by Salvador. Oh! So oh! Salvador raining down. What a massive cage grab that was. Herb Dean's just like, fuck it, right? That's a massive fence grab. Jim, we're in round 2 again with Salvador and Ross. Salvador easily wins. There's a low blow.
These nuts.
That's what I do. I drink and I know things.
This Ross is fighting well, but he's just got such a disadvantage with length, man. What the hell is Salvador doing? That's a great way to not get a contract, especially if you don't finish the fight. I mean, the favorite pre-fight, Ross was the big favorite pre-fight. He's coming alive round 2. Oh, that's it. Salvador.
Finish him. Flawless victory.
Salvador got fed the fuck up with it. He's like, I'm ending this thing. Did you notice Salvador was rolling those punches? He was rolling a lot of those punches. I think he was getting cocky and feeling himself, which is dangerous, but I got to say, I kind of like Salvador. I think there's something there with him. I think there's something there with him. How old is he? They don't know how old Salvador is, I guess. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I think when he realized I think when he was starting to get clipped, that's when he decided to knock out Ross. Like, because that's why he did the like bragging thing. Like he could see the shots coming a mile away and was just able to like roll with them and slip them. And then he got caught a couple times and was like, "Fuck this." I like Salvador a lot. I didn't like the cockiness, but you know what I loved? I loved how he knew how to use his reach. I mean, Ross was one of the Ross was one of the ones that they expected to walk away with a contract. That's why Dana White came in and shook Salvador's hand, because Ross was one that was like, they were like, "Oh, Ross is crazy," and you saw like Ross has good striking and tough as shit and can land damage, cardio for days. But man, Salvador, that's that's why Dana came in there. Don't think for a second. By the way, when Dana said last week he doesn't know anything about these fighters, that he only sees them on Tuesday, bullshit. Yeah. What's up, Funny Book Man 2? Thanks for joining us tonight, sir. Don't believe I've seen you in here before. Thanks for joining us. Got one more fight. I have no action on this one. We closed out our parlay. First two fights of the night, so I'll just watch this one. So you've made money on every fight so far. All right. Picks or it didn't happen. Just kidding. You don't. Under 2.5 rounds and Duncan money line. We're rooting for you. Does anyone else have anything on this fight? I like the under for sure. Yeah. Well, what's juicy? Under 2.5 rounds and Duncan money line? Oh, are those separate bets or did you parlay it? Matt, you have not to go the distance minus 200. Well, funny book, man, we do this every Tuesday and then we do every Saturday UFC events. So please join us. We just do live wagers, predictions, bets. Saturday, my co-host will be there, and this is a fucking awesome group of people. We normally have, I don't know, between 12 and 20 people in here for Contender series, and then every Saturday for the pay-per-views and the fight nights, 20, 30, the same people. Been doing it for a while. Small but very, very tight community full of very knowledgeable UFC bettors. So sounds like it's right up your alley. Yeah, his hair's a little questionable, but it looks on purpose. It looks well kept. So yeah, Gianni's not have a good night. Yikes. We all go through it, but poor Gianni. So far, all these guys get contracts. Salvador, Marshall, Golf, and Acosta for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's. I mean, Acosta. I mean, I don't know what you can say bad about him. He did exactly what he was supposed to do and what he should have done, which is he rocked the guy, pushed him up against the fence, got some control time, and then first round TKO'd him. I'm not sure what more else you want. It's not his fault the guy who's fighting is just trash. I told you guys that Suzachi or whatever the hell, I don't know. I told you guys he was trash. I just didn't. I mean, like I said, Costa did what he's supposed to do. Give you somebody shitty, knock him out in the first round. He did. It's so like, oh man. Oops, I guess I can take that banner down. Jesus. If you guys don't get the point by now. Do I think a loser will get the contract? No, I haven't seen a loser going to get one. Ross, no. He got knocked down way too many times. And Matthews, no. He just didn't have enough offense against Marshall. So. Yeah, funny book, man. We parlayed Goff and Acosta, and that was our one play for tonight. We hit our play last week. We hit it this week, so we're 2-0. So now that means I'm locked into it. I have to have only one play a week to try and run the table. We got to go for a clean sweep. The odds on that was like minus 120. We were talking about it was crazy because the line moved a ton on Goff the other way against us, but Cortez Acosta went the other way, like in our favor. So ended up about minus 120. Which strategy, Andrew? I have lots of strategies. So you see lineman on guy bet to win. Yeah, that kick he took when he ducked down was a good kick, but I wish you would have been with us at the beginning of this night. You could kind of see how we handicap fights and everything. If you watch the fights on Saturday, come back here like half hour, 45 minutes before the fight start, you'll see how we kind of operate. Sounds like you know what you're doing. So anybody that knows what they're doing and watches UFC knows it and bets on it. You're our kind of people. Wait till I explain to Funny Bookman our road to millions strategy. Oh, waiting to see if the first pick hits. We're making a second. Yeah, and we would have lost that second potential bet. So, yeah, Funny. I'm gonna blow your mind on Saturday, guaranteed. I'm going to show you how we are in the process of turning $4,000 into $26 million. It's very interesting. And funny, if you know Gianni, I work with Gianni. He's a colleague of mine. So we're big Gianni fans. I have been known I'm laughing funny because I'm waiting for the first person in this chat to ask for a Gianni impression. I may or may not have been known to do Gianni impressions. Yeah, no, a bet on it, man. What a juggernaut that show is, huh? They got a good thing going on there, man. Congratulations to them. Do we have an exact time as to what time these fights start on Saturday? Eastern time? Dude's got fresh tattoos. 7 o'clock Bubbles Eastern time. All right. For Christ's sake, UFC.com isn't working. All right, here we go. $7.05. Damn. The skunk. Campbell's the one that's ended 2 of his fights with leg kick KOs. Kicked him so hard in the leg, they gave up. I like that return on the leg kicks by Duncan. That's a good way to get your opponent thinking twice about it. Oh, Campbell licked the. Oh, 2 huge uppercuts. This is probably not going to last too much longer. Oh, are you serious? Are you? Are you serious? What the fuck just happened? Art, dude, that's the craziest Contender Series ending I've ever seen. That's it. There's no dude is still out of holy shit. What was that? All right, we get the knockout drop. Oh my god. Damn. All right, so damn. All right, so funny bookman, we play drops, and whenever there's a knockout,
Finish him. Flawless victory.
that's I thought he was I thought he was like out on his worst takedown ever. That is a 1 in a billion shot. Dude, holy shit. Oh my God. After last night's. Oh no, is that Charlie Campbell's friends and family? Oh my gosh. I'm stunned. I don't even know if he remembers hitting Campbell. I seriously don't know if he remembers that at all. He was so rocked. Jesus Christ. The interesting thing is, what do you do with Campbell? Campbell was dominating. Campbell looked like $1,000,000 until he got hit with a $1,000,000 shot. Here's what they'll do with Campbell. I'll tell you right now exactly what they're going to do with Campbell. They are going to tell Campbell to stay in Vegas or wherever the hell this is. I'm pretty sure it's in Vegas. They're going to tell Campbell to stay in Vegas. There will be another opportunity to fight on this card, or not this card, on this season. There'll be a dropout, or they'll make up a fight that Campbell can get a contract, because Campbell showed legit power and he just got caught with a 1 in a million shot, man. I know that's fighting and that's the way it goes, but you got to say Campbell was one shot away from he was one shot. If he lands one more shot on Duncan, he gets a contract. They will figure out a way to get Campbell another fight on this season, and mark my words, Campbell will have a contract by the end of the season. Okay, so we're thinking, let me pose a question to the room here. So Chris Duncan's probably going to get a contract. Based on what you just saw, who do you think is more UFC ready? Charlie Campbell or Chris Duncan? I think it's Charlie Campbell. I'd put Campbell in UFC before Duncan. Put down to fade Duncan on his first UFC fight. Seriously. All right, guys, I'm making my notes on this fight are interesting. Damn, you love chat. Man. Well, as always, guys, you know, we aim to make 1 to 2 units. We did it. It's 2 weeks in a row. 5% play is up on wagertalk.com. If you guys want to go grab that, that's for this weekend. I can't emphasize this golf package enough. I'm on fire on golf, baby. Man, some of those props are pretty crazy. So, I can't believe how bad last week was compared to this week. What a ridiculous, man. Oh, funny book, man. Golf is not dead. I profited 9 weeks in a row. 9 weeks in a row. It's my number one sport. So it put me on the professionally gambling list. Our 2 guys that we bet on made it to the UFC. What? Dude, look at Marshall's left ear. Jesus Christ, man. Dude, Salvador 100% finish rate? Wow. Dana White's lost weight. Like a lot of weight. Ask him about Charlie Campbell. Damn. Hey, what's up, Corbin? You just missed it. Oh, stop, Bubbles. You just missed it. One of the best Contender series I've ever seen, Corbin. So we hit our bet. All right, so I have all my write-ups down for tonight. These are going to come in really fucking handy. Really handy when these guys start making it to UFC. I missed out on this last season. Never again. Yeah, Corbin, I can send you over the write-ups I had on the different fights. So boy, who was the star? Yeah, if you guys didn't see it, Misha Tate moved up 2 spots in her division. How many golf plays do I put up per week? On a week like this week, I think I'll have 2. I'll have I think it's a 4% and a 2%. Looking to add 6% to the bankroll. We're up 44 units since May 26th. Just by doing top 40s, head-to-head matchups, top 20s, things like that. There's the 4% play of the week. It should be a 5% play of the week, but they won't let me play too many 5% each month. So Revenant, it's right there on the screen. FedEx 50, FEDEX 50. Get you a 30-day golf pass for only $49. It's on wagertalk.com. So funny bookman, I work for wagertalk.com. If you just go to wagertalk.com, you'll see me on there. My name's Andy Lang. And golf plays are up there right now. We're finishing up another spectacular year on golf. So wagertalk.com, just look for Andy Lang. And then when you go to click on my profile, you'll see it up there. And it'll be pretty clear to put in a 30-day golf. You buy a 30-day pass for golf only, and then there'll be a thing for promo code. Type in FedEx 50, and it's only $50 for this tournament, and then the rest of the championship. So thank you, Corbin. Yeah, I have been smoking golf. So Bob, are your plays offered to offshore books or US? It's tough this year because the U.S. domestic books have a shitload of plays available for golf, but they're different from the offshores. So for head-to-heads, I use the offshores. BetOnline.ag is by far my favorite for head-to-head matchups. You'll get them on Bovada, MyBookie, Sportsbook.ag, places like that. And then I use a ton of domestic books for all my other golf plays. I don't want all my golf plays on one book because I don't want to get limited, which I'm well on my way to getting limited, which is why I'm spreading everything out. So I spread them out all across all kinds of different sports books. In fact, like if I have a really strong head-to-head, I'll play it. Instead of one huge play on one book, I'll make 3 small plays on 3 different books. Top 40s, top 20s, I'll do the same thing. I'll spread it across DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, BetRivers. So I'm sorry, Rev. I did not know you were high as shit. I should have assumed that. It is Tuesday for all. You're welcome, Patrick. Another profitable night, baby. 3%. That's all we're trying to do every week. 3%. Great night, guys. Funny bookman, if you could seriously please make sure we're here on Saturday, this would be great because I would really like to explain overall what we do here because everyone's been in this room for a long time, and I think a nice reset on explaining how everything works and what we're aiming to do and how we're aiming to do it would be a really nice reset for everybody. So if we could all promise to be here 6:30ish, we'll go over all the fights, we'll go over all the plays, we'll go over our long-term strategy, we'll go over our road to millions strategy. So all right, Bob, that's all right. Bob, you know us pretty good. You know what we're trying to do. And if you need a recap, we'll do it at the first part of this week's episode. So if you need a recap on everything, we'll be here. Bob, you don't need to. Corbin's finding everybody. Bob, you don't need to look into my golf. Just take it. The entire reason why I ended up at Wager Talk, which is, by the way, turning into a freaking juggernaut, is because of my golf and NASCAR plays. Never had a losing year in golf or NASCAR. And this year we're crushing Formula One with the help of Corbin. UFC is going well. Corbin and his soccer props are just incredible. Will I be in Vegas for the 8:13? No, the 8:20 card. The Wager Talk meetup is in Las Vegas on the 20th. Apparently, I didn't even know this, but apparently I'm going skydiving with Kyle Anthony. So, yeah, dude, it's at the Westgate in Vegas on the 20th. They're going to have all the TVs on the UFC event for us. Me and Kyle will be there. Andrew McGinnis will be there. The guys on Wager Talk that do all the UFC, man, it's going to be a fucking party for us. Well, Patrick, it's right there. Like, we're in Vegas. And also, I feel like we do a Takedown Live meetup every Saturday. But yes, doing one in Vegas live would be amazing. I'm going to be going batshit crazy in Vegas because I'm so used to be doing live bets and just like taking bets on my phone, and you can't do that in Vegas. I can't do my DraftKings and FanDuel and BetMGM and all that stuff. I'm going to look like a crackhead. Like, I just want a live bet. Why can't I live bet? I just want a live bet. Corbin, that shit does. Did it work for you in Vegas? It's not that big of a deal. I mean, all the bet. I'm not going to be live betting while I'm at a massive meetup party. So I'll just put my bets in at the casinos and be good to go. So, yeah, I know I can do that, but I think it'd be fun to just try and just do the Vegas thing. And to be honest, you guys know, like, we lock in our UFC bets like weeks in advance. So I'll have all my bets locked in already on my accounts for those. So There you go, Bubbles. That's a responsible thing to do. 20K. I already got plans to meet up with Rob Vino one-on-one, which I'm very excited about. I'd like to meet up with Andrew McGinnis is going to be there. I don't think Mid-Major Matt's going to be there. Kyle will be there. And he and I are staying like a little bit later. Like I think everyone's leaving on Sunday. He's leaving on Tuesday. I'm leaving on Monday. So like he and I will be able to probably hang out. And then I would like to get some. I'd probably like to hang out with Finn. Jeremy Teddy has already offered up a party on Friday night at his place, fully catered, open bar, everything. So he's not super serious. He's all right. All right. Does most of the Wager Talk crew live in Vegas? No. Koken lives there. Finn lives there. Teddy lives there. I mean, Borman lives in Pennsylvania. Mid-Major Matt lives in Richmond. I live in Indianapolis. Andrew and Carmine and Prez live in Canada. Different parts. Well, Carmine and Prez live together. Andrew lives on the other side. There's a couple others that I don't work with on shows all the time, but no, I would say no. I mean, the offices for Wager Talk are in Detroit. The owner of the company's name is Johnny Detroit. So, all right, guys, great show. We did what we wanted to accomplish. We added a unit to our bankroll, and good shit. Me and Nathan will be here Saturday. So, who's from Boston? Steve's from Boston. And buddy Steve. So thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Seriously, the best way you can help sports, go grab plays on wagertalk.com. Help support me. Plus, we like to think we give out a lot of winners. So you're not just helping me, you're acquiring some winners to help add to your bankroll. So have a good Tuesday night, guys. Let's cash this week on golf and UFC. I'll see everybody Saturday.